I agreed with Joe Biden stepping away from his campaign. I agreed with Joe Biden not running for office. I believe that he was too old. I believe that the decisions that he made were not right, not just, and I believe that there were too many gaffes, there were too many things that he said right before stepping away that were unacceptable. One was and this isn't in order, but one was not remembering the Secretary of Defense's name, Secretary Lloyd Austin, and calling him the black man. The black man. And the other was letting everybody know the truth, and that was that he is a Zionist. I believe that Kamala Harris is also a Zionist. This is not acceptable. This morning, I watched The Breakfast Club with Angela Rye commentating. I don't always commentate. I don't usually make videos about everything. But Kamala Harris being at the top of the ticket now, or being at the bottom of the ticket, depending on who they bring in. She's going to be on the ticket, I'm pretty sure. I think she's going to be at the top of the ticket, but Angela Rye on The Breakfast Club, she's an authority on The Breakfast Club. When she comes in, everybody listens. She's like E.F. Hutton. And when I listen, and I hear that she's on there, and I see her too, because I watch the YouTube, so I can see and hear. I respect her. I respect her opinion, her history, her experience. She talked about working with Hillary, working on the Hillary campaign. She did not talk about the fact that the DNC, under Hillary, under the Clinton power structure, the power base that is Clinton, took that primary from Bernie Sanders. It was really corrupt. It was really not right. She talked about James Comey taking the election from Hillary. James Comey. I also watched Jasmine Crockett. Jasmine Crockett from Texas. I was in Texas pretty recently in Dallas. Didn't get an opportunity to meet her, but I did meet Opal Lee. Praise God for Opal Lee. Grandmother of Juneteenth, Galveston, Texas. Galveston, Texas. Galveston, the finest that you can really imagine. But Jasmine Crockett is a beautiful woman. I think she's from Houston. I'm not sure. She's a representative. She's a lawyer. She's an attorney. She's a genius. She's very smart. She's quick with the rebuttal. Bad built, butch, blonde body, she called Marjorie Taylor Greene, and that back and forth that a lot of people saw. But I saw Jasmine Crockett today on YouTube, listening. And she's talking about Trump, she's talking about Biden, and she's talking about her support for Kamala, a Kamala presidency. And when she compared Joe to Donald Trump, because the video was recorded before Kamala got that endorsement from Joe, she let everybody know that the race between Trump and Joe was a race between a felon, she said the F word, and a family man, another F word. And it made me like cold, made me feel a little bit of a shiver, because this is a sister, a black woman, not recognizing in her speech that there are people who have committed felonies, men who are great fathers, great family men, who have committed felonies. You can't be a person who is responsible, conscious, smart, and a high esteem in any position that has respect. You have to recognize the power of your words, and her words have power. And I don't think she meant it in a way that was derogatory when she said that. I don't think she was thinking about the overwhelming majority of people with felony convictions, black men. I don't think she was thinking about foundational black Americans. I gotta say this, Kamala Harris is not a foundational black American. Her father is from Jamaica, the Caribbean. We got some beautiful Jamaican brothers and sisters, beautiful Jamaican cousins. We do here in America, who are American now. And they've been here for multiple generations. Kamala Harris's dad is Jamaican and her mother is Indian. Not Native American Indian, but East Indian. She might be a Brahmin, might be the top Indian class. I don't know. I don't know the caste that her mother comes from. She could be Brahmin. She could be the warrior caste, the caste underneath of that. That's something that interests me. I'll look it up. Someone told me earlier today that Kamala had a son, and I didn't know that she had children. That's something else that I have to research. I don't think that a lot of us know a whole lot about Kamala. I don't think that we know her faith. I know that she's married to a Jewish man. I know that she's worked for a Zionist administration. But I don't know her faith in particular. I remember that there was a Senate candidate who came to where I lived and she talked to me. Her name was Jessica Rand. She told me that she grew up Catholic. I had the 10 Commandments next to the door. We started talking about Ilhan Omar. And she said, I don't know how she does it. Talking about Ilhan Omar and all the threats, everything that was coming her way. And I said she prayed 5 times a day, Ilhan Omar. She prays 5 times a day. I don't care what faith you are, what God you believe in, as long as that God's not money. I have no reason to believe that Kamala Harris's God is not money. I wholeheartedly believe that there are many people who worship nothing but the almighty dollar. I have people like that in my family. It's not about giving back. It's not about doing good. It's not about making sure that the least of these has what it is that they haven't had before. Your God is your stomach. It's all about more, more, more. She's been a war hawk. She can smile, she can laugh, she can go to different events, and she can act like whatever part she's supposed to act like, whoever it is she's supposed to be. I believe that's what she is. She's a forgery.